Alrighty, another spark and another build. Welcome back to the Forge. Today, we're witnessing a clash of titans in a live Tools and Titans PvP match.
That's right. We've got Forgelion versus Splicor, or as the deck names put it, the Noble Heartflame versus the Wiremad Twin.
This will be intense. We have Marrow, a renowned PvE strategist, piloting the Forgelion deck from the Preservent faction.
And squaring off against them is Yasha, a Rust meta speedrunner wielding the chaotic Splicor deck, a Corrit Rustborn monster.
Before we dive into the nuts and bolts of this electrifying matchup, for those new to the Forge, you might be wondering how a game of Tools and Titans plays out.
It's beautifully structured.
So how do you play Tools and Titans? Easy. Draw your cards. Charge your energy. Build your field. Act with your powers. Clash with your Titans. End your turn. 6 steps. 1 epic battle.
And that's the core loop. Now, let's see how our players handle it. We're heading into the Forgeline protocol. That's the setup phase, folks.
First up, Marrow with Forgelion, the Noble Heartflame. CP at 26. ST at 7.
Marrow attempts a divine draw, and then it's a hit. 1 charge token to the charge pool. Then, drawing 7 cards, they've got the tool Radiant Crest Plating, a Ket cost power Kartia, and a task, Roar of the Flame Guard.
For zone setup. Radiant Crest Plating to Zone 1. The Frontline Forge. Roar of the Flame Guard to Zone 2. The Midfield Task Area.
Forgelion enters the field like a solar sentinel, armored, resolute, already sinking to the sacred fire lines.
Now for Yasha, commanding Splicor, the Wiremad Twin. CP is 22. ST starting at 4.
Yasha goes for the divine draw. Ooh, a miss this time. No charge token, drawing 7. They've pulled the tool Neuromesh Threadline, cheap at 1 cost power, and the task, Sever the Thread of Order.
Zone setup for Splicor. Neuromesh Threadline also to Zone 1. The Frontline Forge. Sever the Thread of Order to Zone 2. Midfield task.
Splicor jitters into the arena, twin filaments hissing, a spark of madness, twitching with predatory rhythm.
All right, and we have a minor twist for this PvP event. It's called Echo Flame Distortion.
Oh, this is spicy. This round, Zone 3, the center control, is unstable. Any card entering it is temporarily echoed. Its passive triggers twice. But here's the kicker. It junkyards at the end phase.
That could lead to interesting plays. Let's dive into round 1. Phase by phase. First up, the Forge phase.
No start of turn effects yet, but both tasks, Roar of the Flame Guard for Forgelion and Sever the Thread of Order for Splicor, activate their turn 1 triggers. The clock is ticking.
Now, into the draw phase. Marrow draws Emberline Guardian.
And Yasha draws Threadbreak Surge, a cast card.
Marrow finds a Guardian, ready to anchor Sacred Flame.
While Yasha unspools a thread, ready to snap back. Interesting.
Next, the charge phase. Marrow gains 1 charge. Charge pool now at 2.
Yasha also gains 1 charge. Their charge pool climbs to 1.
On to the task phase. Marrow's Roar of the Flame Guard is at turn 1 of 3. Effect. If completed, all friendly tools gain +1 ST this round.
Tatiana and Yasha's Sever the Thread of Order, also turn 1 of 3. Effect on completion, force opponent to junkyard 1 active tool. Nasty.
2 tasks, 1 protective, 1 corrosive. Begin their countdown in tandem.
This brings us to the action phase, where strategies ignite.
And remember, folks, the core of each turn is elegant, yet deep. Every Titan turn, draw, charge, building act, clash, and 6 steps. Infinite ways to forge your victory.
Let's see Marrow's move. With Forgelion, Marrow spends 2 charge, deploys Emberline Guardian into Zone 4, the support zone.
That Guardian has a powerful passive. While in play, any friendly tool cannot be targeted directly by casts. Effectively buffers Radiant Crest plating from hostile casts. A smart defensive play.
A Radiant Lion Sentinel bounds to the flank, interposing between Forge and Entropy. Well played.
Now for Yasha's response. With Splicor, Yasha spends their 1 charge, plays Threadbreak Surge. The cast card.
But wait, the target? Emberline Guardian blocks it, the surge fizzles, but the cast enters Zone 4, awaits junkyarding.
Yasha's cast arcs toward the plating, skitters off the Emberline barrier, like thread on stone. That Guardian, already paying off.
Now, things could get dynamic. Clash phase. Yasha chooses to clash. Neuromesh Threadline lunges into Zone 3, the unstable center control zone.
Here comes the twist. Echo Flame Distortion. Threadline's passive triggers twice, +1 to echo count. Gains 1 red mesh token, ×2.
No tools from Marrow in Zone 3 to contest. Splicor claims Zone 3. However, Neuromesh Threadline, junkyards at end phase. High risk, high reward.
The Threadline surges into the unstable center, doubles its madness, before dissolving into red ash. Quite a spectacle.
Finally, end phase of Round 1. First, as expected, Yasha's Neuromesh Threadline is junkyarded, Echo Flame Distortion.
Both tasks progress to turn 2, center control token. Officially claimed by Splicor. No further cast effects triggered.
So, a snapshot of the board. After Round 1, Marrow, Forgelion, CP26ST7, Tools, Crest Plating, Guardian, no center control, task 1 of 3.
Yasha, Splicor, CP12 este 4. No tools deployed. Threadline junkyarded. But Yasha has center control. Task 1 of 3.
Round 1 evaluation. Key advantages, A?
For Marrow and Forgelion. Defensive task engine is in place. Guardian blocked a hostile cast. Tool line intact. Passive protection means long-term resilience. Solid.
But for Yasha and Splicor, they snatched center control. Big momentum swing, used Echo Flame Distortion cleverly, double red mesh tokens, fuels Rust recursion next round.
Indeed. So based on that, winner for Round 1 is Yasha. With the Splicor deck.
Like frayed wire under voltage, Splicor flickered forward, sacrificing a tool for tempo and zone control. Marrow plays the long game, but Yasha snatched the shrine and wove madness into motion.
Fantastic first round. Shows the strategic depth Tools and Titans offers.
Absolutely. The push and pull, resource management, mind games, it's all here.
In every match of Tools and Titans, your tradecraft unfolds in 6 simple moves: draw, charge, building, act, clash, end.
Simplicity for the novice.
Mastery for the Titan.